Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette Fryer. I am the owner and creator of Girlz Chic. So today I thought I would do a different color style on a pencil tumbler with a different twist on it. So I think it's going to be a very fun tumbler. So if you would like to see more content on my channel, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button so you won't miss any of my future content. Alright, so let's get into it. So for my colors for this tumbler, I will be using a gold by Recollections. The white is 5000 Joules by Itsby glitter. I'm going to mix a little Magnolia Sky for the base just to give it some more depth. The silver is Frozen in Time Metallic. The Fuchsia is by Southern Girl Glitter, and the black is by Glitter Designs by 2. I will try to link all of those colors in the description below. So here you see me with a fully prepped and sanded tumbler. I am going to now begin to tape the lines off so that I can do the pink, the silver, and the white, and also the gold and black sections. So what I'm doing now is just using some electrical tape just to get those lines even between those colors. So now that I have finished placing the last piece of electrical tape on the bottom of the tumbler, I'm now going to use some blue vinyl in which I have created a stencil to emulate the pencil and design space. In order to create that, I actually measured the circumference of the tumbler to ensure I get an even fit from beginning to end. So now you see me just placing the blue vinyl just to make sure I get it nice and even and try to get a seamless transition from beginning to end. So this stencil is going to allow me to get that gold portion that I want to get, just to ensure that it's nice and neat and those triangles are actually proportioned correctly. So now you guys, now that we have finished applying our electrical tape, we are now going to begin to apply our glitter. So you see me here removing the top portion and the bottom pieces of electrical tape. So in order to apply the glitter, I will be using crystal-like glitter glue adhesive. This is a clear glitter glue that I like to use when I have small jobs like this. Normally I use the epoxy method, but for today I decided to use this glitter glue adhesive. So you see me here using a small paintbrush just to apply a thin layer of adhesive in order to apply the pink glitter that you will see me doing soon. Hey you guys, here I realized that I needed more coverage with the pink glitter. I'm going to be using some white rain hairspray to essentially act as a glue to allow me to apply more pink glitter to that section. So what I'm doing off camera is spraying that pink section with some of the hairspray. I have used this method many times in the past and it has worked perfectly every time. This method allows me to proceed with glitter in my tumblers without having to stop, seal, and apply more glitter. I urge you all to give this method a try. So now that we have the pink portion complete, I am going to move on to applying the white glitter. I'll be using the same glitter glue adhesive and hairspray that I used when applying the pink glitter. You see me applying a generous amount of the glitter glue. However, I'm going to ensure that I get the adhesive as flat as possible. When using the glitter glue, try to ensure that there are no visible lines as much as possible. Sometimes those lines from the adhesive would tend to show through the glitter. So here you see me ensuring that I applied the glue very closely to those triangle areas. I want to ensure that I have very crisp lines with the triangles when I remove that blue vinyl. So now that the white and pink sections are complete, I'm going to move on to applying the black glitter to the bottom using the same methods as before. So now that the pink, white, and black sections are complete and glittered, I will now move on to removing the tape in order to prepare to apply the rest of the colors. You will see me here a little later in this clip having some trouble removing the vinyl around the triangled sections. I just used an X-Acto knife to carefully remove that blue vinyl. Now that all the tape and vinyl has been removed from the sections, you can clearly see those crisp lines that I wanted to achieve. So, before I can apply the silver and gold sections of glitter, I have to first seal in these colors using 2x matte clear spray paint by Rustoleum, which I will do off camera to save time. So y'all, full disclaimer for this next clip because it is going to seem like a lot. The tumbler has been sealed and I let it dry for about 8 hours to ensure that I will have no problems with my glitter moving. I will be using painter's tape to tape off the sections of completed glitter. When I get to the triangle sections, I will be cutting the painter's tape to fit in the shape of the triangles in order to prevent glitter going into the other sections. When I get to the white portion, I will also be using some parchment paper to cover that section to save on time. When applying the other colors of glitter, I'm using the same glitter adhesive hairspray method as before. I have found that when taping off the sections, I'm able to have much more flexibility when applying the other glitter colors. Here, I am using an X-Acto knife to remove the excess painter's tape to reveal the triangle sections. So here in the next couple of clips, I decided that I needed to paint the remaining sections with some black and brown acrylic paint to get as much glitter coverage as I can. When I apply the silver and gold glitter, I will not have to apply so many layers of glitter. So now I could begin applying the silver and gold glitter using the same methods as before. The hairspray method for extra coverage is my go-to when applying glitter. I love it so much. So now that the silver and gold glitter has been applied, I can now remove the tape. Just look at those crisp lines. Makes me happy every time. So here we are on to the next step. All the colors have been applied and the tumbler was still using 2x matte clear by Rustoleum. I just can't get over how sharp my lines are on this tumbler. I'm so happy with the results. My method of taping off those sections definitely paid off. It may seem like a lot of work, but so worth it in the end. So now we're applying about 30 ml of epoxy, in which I will let dry for about 8 hours in between each coat before moving on to the next step. Let's do it. So now I am ready to apply the decal. 2 coats of epoxy have been applied and the tumbler has been sanded and cleaned. For the lines, I simply use design space to cut very thin strips about 11 inches in length and 0.088 in width. The decal Teach, Love, and Inspire I purchased from Itsby. I thought it would be fitting for this design. Here you will see me carefully placing some silver strips at the top. However, when I get to the bottom, I am simply using some gold strips to outline the triangle shapes. I will later use an X-Acto knife to carefully cut away the excess. I like to overlap doing this method and it works fine for me. So now that all the line decals have been applied, I can now move on to applying the main decal in the middle. For the pink heart in the middle, I simply did a slice of that section in design space and cut that section in pink. I thought that the pink inset heart would be a nice complement to the entire design and also to play off of the pink at the top for the eraser. Alright, you guys, here you see the tumbler is spinning. I have a thin layer of epoxy for my first coat, and I did want to point out, if you use very thin layers on your coats of epoxy, you will not get any bubbles. I forgot to mention that I did seal all the decals with a coat of CCDIY quick coat before applying the first coat of epoxy. We are done. We are finally done with this tumbler. I think it turned out amazing. Like I said, if you apply with this tumbler, I applied 3 thin coats of epoxy. So that allowed me to get a very clean and smooth finish with very minimum bubbles. So you always gonna have a few bubbles, but they are very minimum. So everything is very smooth and sealed in. And I think it turned out very beautiful. So just like I said, just try different twists. We tried the pink, we tried the silver, and we mixed it up with the white in the middle, and we still kept the gold and the black at the bottom. But I think this white with this decal that I chose really gave it a different pop, and I am so in love with it. So I actually own an Etsy shop, so I'm gonna be posting this tumbler for sale and many more tumblers that I have on my Etsy shop. So please, my link to my Etsy shop is in my bio. So if you would like to purchase this tumbler or something similar or even something custom, please reach out to me. So like I said, please, just give it a different take. Just give it a different color style and have fun with it. Hey you guys, I actually forgot to leave you guys with my positive quote at the end of my videos. So the quote for today's video is, "Don't call it a dream, call it a plan." That quote actually resonated with me because being a small business owner, you actually have those big dreams. However, if you don't have those concrete plans to make those dreams come true, they never will. So moving forward after the new year, I urge all you new small business owners that's into tumbler makers, just try to get those plans in motion to make those big dreams that you have come true. So many blessings during this holiday, and like I said, just use some of this downtime that you have after pushing out all of those orders to just get creative and put some new plans in motion for 2022. So if you would like to see more content on my channel, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more. Many blessings, and see you in the next one. Once again, y'all, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my future content. Many blessings, and I will see you in the next one.